about your life. Just you are not part with your conception in your mother's womb. What role did you play? Talk to me. In the conception of your mother's womb, in your mother's womb. Okay, leave about conception. What role did you play in your getting born again? In that word of maternity, what role did you play? What part did you play? What did you contribute in your getting born again, coming into this world? Zero. I say zero. And I want to add, even into the kingdom of God, put another zero. No contribution on your part. You died, simply you died. And you are buried with Christ. And thank God, because again you are with Him. And today we are seated together in the heavenlies. Far above every authority, every power, every dominion, anything you can think of this world. We are far above them. And God has us in mind. When He speaks in the book of Psalms 110, that the Lord said to my Lord, sit at my right hand until I put every enemy, I make every enemy your footstool. The same words Paul repeats in the book of Romans 16. And he said, shortly, listen, God shortly will put Satan under your feet. He's speaking about the church. Shortly, the devil is going to be put under our feet. Listen, I'm speaking about being born free. Free from the system. Free from the... Oh, it is said, sir, a God show. It was a God show. Theater. Theater. That's why we get the name theater. People will go to arenas. Muslims, they are still there in Rome. They are still there in Greece. And people today, they visit just to see and to try to connect with the past. And guess what? Today, most of the churches have become as people come and perform, they entertain, because that was the works in the arenas. It was for entertainment purpose. People are entertained and they forget their worries. They forget their strifes. And they continue being oppressed by the establishment. They continue working, hard work, paying taxes, mistreatment. But when there is a theater, all they go to is minds. It is no different today. Because when we somewhere and the doctrines is so mixed up, so polluted with paganism, I just give it one word: theater. Those are gods performing. In fact, there is the word they use: motivation. People like motivation, to be motivated. But it says, after the miracle of bread and fish, after they had eaten to their fill, and remnant was there of food. Of course, they agreed to put Jesus to be their king by force, by fire. And that's why Matthew says that Jesus constrained his disciples to enter this boat and go. Constrained them, meaning he kind of sort forced them to go and dispersed the crowd. Very, very important. Constrain the disciples into the ship, and the crowd, he dispersed them. Everybody home. Everybody home. I'm not interested in being your king. I think the reason of constraining the disciples, probably they were the inciters. Of course, they were telling people, can't you see? This man is doing exactly what Moses did in the wilderness. Moses gave them manna. Now look here. This one is giving us bread and fish. Come on, let us put him on the throne. And of course, Jesus knew his mission. He could not be distracted by these shenanigans of being made a king, for Christ was focused. He knew his mission. He said his kingdom is not of this world. Very, very important.